everyone, and welcome back to the channel. My name is Nico, and I am trying to be a full-time eBay reseller. I feel like I'm a full-time consignment seller right now. Long story short, this is kind of my synopsis of the last month and a half and how it's been going. I started this initially because I was having cash flow issues. I'm trying to advance this business. I was trying to get better inventory. But even when I'm selling at the volume I am, which most of the time I sell equal items each day to what I list. That's pretty much how it is. However, I do have a lot of stale inventory from COVID. When I put stuff in, I would not put in now. So some of my sales were easily $5, $10, $15, which is fine, except that I was taking that money and trying to replace the stuff with better inventory, but I'm also trying to live off of my income. You know, I do have a husband, we do have joint money and all of that, but you know, still we have a certain income that we need. And there were times when I would be totally out of inventory, not anything that I was interested in listing at all. And I couldn't just run down to the local Goodwill and look for more. It involves a trip to Denver. It involves hotels sometimes. It involves gas. It involves food and wear and tear on my car. And so then I'd be like, okay, that's like a $500 or $600 or $800 thing. And my sales were down last week. What do I do? So I was having this problem. I do have business credit, so I was solving it by using my business credit when I really had to and then paying it right off. That had been working. That was fine. So that kind of initially solved the cash flow issue. But there's still, you know, I still knew that something had to give. And I had even really considered, and still always do, doing some nursing work. I never hated my job, never hated nursing. It's just that where I live, nursing involves total dedication of your entire life. It doesn't mean it's bad. It's just in a small rural area, when you're a nurse in a very small community, you really do have to sell your soul to do that, because people are, you know, there's just not enough nurses. And so once you say, here I am, I'm willing to work, and you're used to the people you're taking care of and the elderly people, you can't just say, no, you know, this is just a job, I'll see you later. Not that you ever should do that as a nurse anyway, but I'm just saying, you know, there was constant pressure to work overtime, knowing that they weren't just schmoozing you, that the people really wouldn't be taken care of if you didn't go in. And so, long story short, I never was able to work 312s. I was working 412s, or I was staying 18 hours at a time. I know people may not believe that, but during COVID, absolutely the truth. Could not get out of that place legally. I could not legally leave. I had to work the 18 hours because my replacement didn't come in, and I was the only nurse taking care of the entire nursing home. So anyway, that's a whole nother thing. I have talked about that in the past. So I was there. I was back there to that point saying, you know, I have a degree. I have 2 degrees. I have a history degree, which, you know, that I don't know what I would do with exactly, but I have a history degree and a nursing degree. I have no reason to be scraping by in this business certain weeks. That's just not how I want to live. I'm too old for that. I did that in my 20s and 30s, and honestly in my 40s some of the time, because we had some medical bills. So I'm done with that whole scraping by thing. I'm very thrifty as it is. So I had prayed about it, and I still always do, about doing full-time nursing, part-time nursing, whatever. So I was there. I was kind of down, especially with this winter. Some of you saw me, if you are someone who's been on my channel for the last 4 or 5 months, you saw that I just, you know, I would have had to pay a bulldozer to, you know, get me out of town, and then, you know, then let the policeman get me through the interstate. Like, I was kind of trapped for 4 months off and on. So I had considered all kinds of options. I had already been successfully consigning to one store, and that was in Wyoming. And I knew that this was a scalable thing. It's just, I knew I'd have to be in Denver even more, and I just didn't know how to work that out. That was kind of the same problem. You know, yes, I can go consign things all over Denver, but then I'm in Denver more, and I just didn't know how that was going to work out, so I kind of hesitated on it, even though I've had that idea for about a year. So I was successfully consigning in Wyoming. I still am, but you can only take 25 items a week. So even though right now I have a $300 store credit, if I go use that this week for all of my eBay inventory I need, then I'm right back where I started out, where it's going to take, 2 or 3 weeks to get that $300 back. And in the meantime, I don't have any eBay stuff. So I knew, so that was working. That really had helped. Then I started shopping for people. I have the bra lady. She needs certain ones at certain times. But at the bins, the bras that I need for her just don't always come out. So when they do, then I was selling those off to her and paying parts of my bins trips to Denver by just selling to this one client. But on the weeks when the bras didn't come out, then I couldn't just, oh, sorry, it's asking me to, do something with Windows. I just couldn't really pay my trip. And you never know. You're taking a trip and you don't know if you're going to find a lot of bras that week. And I could always say I could find them, but I can't stay 5 days in Denver all the time. So sometimes if they didn't come out that first day or two that I had booked the time to be there, then all of a sudden I was paying for the whole trip and I had nothing to sell. So I had tried that. Then I started consigning with my son. My son started giving me eBay inventory and we split it. That right there did help a ton of cash flow issues. It helped me with sourcing. It helped him a ton. He's getting $500 checks from me all the time. And then that means obviously that I'm keeping half. So after eBay fees, I was making money off of him. So it was kind of like going back to work in one sense, only not going back to nursing. So yes, I'm listing my son's stuff. I'm only getting half of his stuff, but it helped the family. It helped us both. It helps him when his Amazon sales were low or, whatever, because he can thrift right there in town. He's getting items that I should be getting, but I just couldn't get there. So it helped both of us. So that too started to really turn my cash flow around. So all of those things were starting to help, but they still had not really made a difference, not a visible difference. I was starting to see it, but and then I took on the jewelry client, but she's a one-time thing. She's not going to have ongoing stuff for me. That's going to be another probably $2,000 or $3,000 as soon as I get all that going and completely sold out of my store. But that's a one-time shot. And yes, if I advertise, I could probably get unlimited consignment clients. But I found in the past that when I do consignment clients, if you don't do people who've sold on eBay themselves, or if you don't sit down and just over-educate people about how this is going to work, they're in a hurry, they need the money, they don't want to wait on eBay, they don't want to let you have their stuff in your house, which I won't consign for anyone unless it's in my possession, because I'm not going to, get in trouble with eBay. So there's so much education that goes into consigning for most people that isn't really something that I thought I wanted to do long term. Now my son's different, and this gal is a friend of mine, and she knows nothing about eBay, and she just didn't know what to do with this stuff. So she took my word for it. So that's the introduction. That's how I got where I was. Really cash flow tight, very cash flow tight, guys. And then those are the things I tried, I didn't try going back and just doing some part-time house cleaning, which is very good for me. I mean, I'm always thin when I'm doing house cleaning. I could have eliminated a lot of my workouts. And here in town, house cleaning pays like $25 an hour. Here in town, because we're kind of a resort area, it almost pays as much as, a beginning nurse. Now, I have a few years of experience, so it would still be kind of a pay cut. But I thought about that. I thought, why go back to full-time nursing and really commit to doing that when I can just, whenever my cash flow is tight, I can just, get these $25 an hour jobs. Thought about that. Anyway, then I thought, I'm going to try this consignment thing. I'm there at the bins. There's a consignment store like 12 miles away from the bins. In decent traffic, it's 20 minutes. In bad traffic, it's more like half an hour, but I can chill. By the time you get out of the bins, you're thirsty and whatever anyway. So I just put my audiobook in and started, drinking a lot of water and stuff. So anyway, it is working. That's the point of this. I have gone in 2.5 weeks to where I think my cash flow problems will be over in about another 2 weeks. Like literally, they're almost all over anyway, but I want to show you the actual numbers. So in May, I spent now on my cost of goods, cost of goods that I pay my son his half of his consignment money and the gal I'm working doing the jewelry for, when I give them a check, that is considered cost of goods. It's almost as if I just bought the jewelry from her or bought my son's stuff from him for a certain price. That's how in accounting you do it. So my accountant doesn't keep it separate when I pay my son his half of the consignment stuff. He just puts it all in cost of goods. That's legally how you do it, and I've checked with 2 accountants. So I guess there is probably a different way, but that's how we do it. So these numbers reflect inventory that I'm getting from the gal and from my son, because that's all I'm doing. He's just handing me inventory, and then I'm selling it before I pay him for it. That's kind of what it is. So I am counting that in May and June as also cost of goods, okay? So the cost of goods in May was $267.99 to the girl, to the jewelry lady, $100 for garage sale cash, $446.57 to my son. These are just separate checks. $69 to an estate sale, $19.69 to a Goodwill, $3.14 to a thrift, $33.39 to another Goodwill, $10.87 to another Goodwill, $120.09 to another consignment client, $100 for the next week's garage sales, and then $40.28 for a thrift store. And I think that's all for May. So, oh no, actually, here's some more for May too. This, I don't know if you can see it. These are ones that I either use, because I have my debit card and then my credit card, and I use both. But anyway, there was $398 on either my credit card or my debit card, and then some of these were on the other one. But the 2 added together for May are $1,609.02. Now, that doesn't include trips or hotels, and I did have some hotels in May. So that makes a difference too. But basically, I would have to go look at my number of trips and see if I spent even more in May than I did in June. I think I did. I think I was really spending money on gas and time being gone and all of that. And the thing you need to know about May is I spent $1,609.02. I was at about $9,200 to $9,500 in sales, so that's okay. It's okay. But I also just every day still had no inventory. I was working through that amount of inventory. Other than the jewelry client, I'm a little bit behind on that, so I could have done that and not gone on another trip. But, other than that, I just had no inventory. And she just gave me the bulk of the jewelry like 2 weeks ago. I didn't even have most of that in May. Okay, so that's kind of, to the best of my ability, the closest I can get to giving you the real numbers in May. Now in June, we are at $158.03. That was like to a thrift. I didn't write it on here. $26.47 to a thrift. $148.56. Might be the bins too. $101. Then the Goodwill outlet, $85.78. Garage sales, $100. To the lady with the jewelry, $138.11. So long story short, my outlay in June was $1,290.81, and I know June isn't quite over. I'm gonna spend some money at the bins tomorrow, so let's add another, let's say another 100 on there. I'll be there the entire day. Let's say 200. Let's just be really, so if I spend 200 tomorrow at the bins, that's $1,490.81. So we're at about a $200 turnaround just with doing nothing else. So right now, I've already given myself a $200 raise just if that was all that was happening. But I have 3 full tubs of inventory and 2 tubs here that I'm going to show you in a haul that we're going to do from the consignment stores. So I have about 100 items ahead. They're much better items, much better quality. And I have $300 in credit at one place in Wyoming, and I have over $500 in store credit in Denver that I need to go spend. So I'm going to try to do that in the next 2 days. I'm going to go to the bins tomorrow so that when I'm going to spend my store credit, I'm also selling at the same time, so my time is combined while they're looking at what I take them. It's about 45 minutes to an hour, hour and a half at each store. Then I am spending the gift cards. The problem is I can't spend them fast enough. I have all this good inventory I'm about to show you, and I can't spend those gift cards fast enough. They keep adding more money to it. And the other kicker is that I have literally my son's old bedroom from when he was younger behind this wall. It's a pretty big room full of winter and summer consignment stuff that I can't take yet. So I've accumulated all of that. That's what part of this outlay at the bins is from in June, is just buying ahead winter sweaters and stuff. And so I am in a place where if I wanted to, and I'm not going to because I want to keep this going, if I needed either time off or time off from sourcing, I think I could go all of July and not spend a dime and still keep my eBay sales the same, and just get all the consignment done, get all the eBay of my own done. I think that I could spend zero on cost of goods just from where I'm at in July. And if you look at May and even before that, I didn't get the exact numbers, but I was spending $2,000, $2,500 a month on cost of goods. So in 2.5 weeks of doing this consignment, I now have all of July taken care of if I wanted to just get the $2,500 in cash. Now, what I'm trying to do is work more because I'm excited about this, and and while it's summer and it's easy for me to get to Denver and back, I want to just keep getting eBay inventory stocked up and put it, even if I have to put it in bins for the winter when it's a little bit harder to go. The other blessing I have is that right now my dad is in Colorado all the time for Rockies games. He's a huge baseball fan, obsessed, I guess is the only word. He used to be a journalist, and so he gets a free press pass still. He still has an agreement with a newspaper or something, and he does some of their whatever his not advertising, announcing. He writes articles for the paper, so he still gets a free Rockies press pass, and that means the world to him. He's 75 years old, he doesn't work anymore, and that's really important to him. So he is there a lot in Denver, and he stays with a friend, and I am allowed to stay there, and we take the friend out to dinner and do things. I clean the guy's house because he's really elderly and it needs cleaning. So anyway, this week I'm going tonight and tomorrow, totally free except my gas and food, and taking this guy out to lunch or supper or whatever. And then it's about 10 days that the Rockies aren't playing in Denver. Come on, Rockies. Anyway, they aren't playing. So then after these 10 days, then I can go stay free again for about another month or two. Next week, the hotels start to drop in Denver. Like if I wanted a hotel tonight, my son and I looked, not because we were going tonight, but we're just keeping track. Tonight, hotels are $160, $180. Yes, we could use some coupons. Yes, I have a few points. Yes, we could get on hotels.com. We could save a little bit. But next week, after the 4th of July, for some reason, to me, it's still summer and everybody's still traveling. But for some reason, the hotels just substantially drop right back down to $110, $120, and they're back where I'm kind of used to paying. And we both have dogs, so if we take our dog, then we're paying $50 dog fees sometimes. And so anyway, I can't believe in 2.5 weeks the change I've made in my business. Now, I'm exhausted. I've been doing 2 jobs instead of 1. I've been trying to list on eBay. My eBay sales have dropped a little bit because I haven't been listing consistently. I've got stuff that if I listed it today, I'd have $1,000, but I just have to go while I have free hotels. Maybe I'm shooting myself in the foot for this week. I think my income will drop because even though I'm getting $300 in free hotels this week, I'm still shopping and I'm getting more gift cards and I can't even spend them all. I really should stay home and do my eBay listing. However, I feel like this is an opportunity I need to take advantage of, and I'm going to start taking more cash too. I've been taking gift cards and consignment cards at these places because at one store, they have 5 locations in Denver, you get double the store credit rather than cash. And when you see the quality of the stuff I'm getting, you'll see, I think, why I'm taking the store credit. But I am going to start, just to offset my slow eBay sales for, this next week, I'm going to maybe take $200 or $300 in cash if I am picking right. Hopefully I find stuff at the bins in the morning and I'm picking correctly and I can get $200 or $300 in cash plus some consignment cards. That's what I'm hoping for. The receipts don't make sense because I usually buy my stuff, then they put the balance on the gift card. But I am just initially very, very excited about this whole thing. And that's only 2 chains that I've been to. I have not even been to Once Upon a Child. I haven't been to Plato's yet. I haven't been to Closet Mentor. I haven't even tried. And then now this time I have a ton of vintage that I showed in my video yesterday that I got from that private pick. And I need to go find a vintage store now. I just put it in my car. I'm going to make myself go find a vintage store and see if I'm on track with that. And so yeah, guys, I can't believe that I'm like overwhelmed with inventory now. It's a crazy change in just 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks, I would say. All right, let me show you the quality and the stuff of the inventory that I'm getting. And I will try to tell you, if it still has the tag, how much of my consignment credit I spent. So this was $12.99 in consignment credit. Now sometimes it is half, but I'm just going to assume it's full price. So this is an April Cornell shirt. So, you know, I don't even know that I'll make more than $30. You know, I'll sell this for $30, maybe make, you know, pay back the $13, maybe make $10, but it's just, it's all sitting right there. It's so easy to find, and this has about 100% sell-through rate too. And this is a size, I don't know what size this is. I don't know if I can find it. Actually, I think the size might be missing on that one. But either way, I'm happy with that purchase. I think it's gorgeous. I think I'm going to actually start this at like 35 or 40. I don't know if I'll get it, but I'm going to start this really high. And the sell-through is amazing on April Cornell. Then this is a new brand to me. I paid in consignment credit $10.99, $11. This is called Stowed. And this is kind of a real, just very simple shirt. But if you look at the more substantial pieces in Stowed, it is worth it. But I'm going to put about $30 just on this one little shirt. And the sell-through is great on this brand. Then here is Lily, $15 of my consignment store credit. I don't know the name of this pattern. You know, I am finding a lot of brands I don't get all the time, so I'm having to do more research. That is taking more time. But I am exchanging, if you go back and look at my editing video, even from this week, look at the quality of the inventory. It's Land's End. It's, you know, low-end stained jeans. It's stuff that I would never, ever pick up again, and I go through that in my videos. But this, I mean, even if I don't get $50, I'm still exchanging my store, old junk for good junk. And, you know, the number one thing this has done for me is that it takes the pressure out of the bins. I love the bins. I would love to stay at the bins like for the rest of my life, just, you know, leave to go sleep at night somewhere and get, you know, get some more caffeine and come back. I love the bins that much. So I'm not trying to avoid the bins. It's just practically speaking, you know, it's hard on your back, hard on your body. You're sitting there all day. Not only am I getting all this inventory free now, but I am just happen to be at the bins a lot less because I'm there selling at the same time I'm sourcing. So I am adding the selling in, but I'm sourcing at the same time I'm selling. So, you know, at the bins, if I could sell them stuff at the same time I'm digging, then that would be different, right? But, whoop, there goes that bag. I'll pick it up. So I am very excited. This is Vuori. Oh, here it is. I was like, I know I got it at the consignment. $13. That's a lot. I'm not saying that I would pay this at a Goodwill $13. And I do try to look at it and say, would I pay that if it weren't consignment credit? But I'm going to be honest with you, this week, not last week because I wasn't very good at it. I was just getting there. I got $80 in cash, and that paid for the $85 at the bins. See what I'm saying? So all the inventory was free anyway. So now if I'm just exchanging it for better brands, I'm okay with that. Plus, like I said, I have 600 ahead. I'm 300 ahead in Wyoming. You know, I actually am fine with doing this if all I did was exchange lower end inventory for better inventory. I was actually content with that. But to have cash, to have it all paid for is just crazy. All right, this is also a Lily. This I paid $13 for this. This is a skirt. So again, I don't think this will sell for more than like $24, $25, but I earned it with my time picking lower end inventory. Size 2. The things that I'm taking to the consignment, are smaller sizes, so like J. Jill and things like that, but they're like smalls and mediums, and they buy them right up. I'm taking Knox Rose, which I don't know why, I just can't move in my store. I know other people do. Let's see, what else am I taking them? Right now I'm taking them just some jeans that don't get me $24.99 or more on eBay. They'll get me like a $15-18 thing. So they'll give me like $6 or $8 for them. So maybe pay $2 at the bins, get $6 or $8. I'm taking them, just sandals, not like naturalizer and things like that, and they're buying them. I looked through all of these stores in bulk to see what I should be picking up, and it really shocked me. They want lots of jeans. They said jeans and jeans and dresses is what they told me right now. That's the gist I'm getting. And I was surprised, like I said on another video, I was surprised that they wanted jeans all year long. So I'm just going to be the jeans girl. So if you're in the Denver binge, you ain't getting no jeans. I'm going to be fast as I can, picking out the jeans. This is Lafayette 148. It's not a brand that I normally pick up, but this was new at Tags for $14. I ran the comps, and these should do really good. They have the nice, they're not tapered anyway. They're not quite wide, but they're straight. And, let's see, did these have a special fabric? These are wool and cashmere for $13, plus, of course, it's free with my consignment this week. So I'm happy with that. Fresh produce, I do so good on the fresh produce brand. This is large. It's not a pretty blue like it normally is, but it's still that kind of fabric. So this was $16 of my consignment credit. I'm going to put about $40 on this. I don't know if I'll get it because it is more plain, but still, this will sell very fast when I get the price right. Whenever I do get the price right on this, fresh produce sells instantly for me if I'm not trying to overcharge. So I'll have to look that up and see. This is Neiman Marcus exclusive cashmere. I paid $13. It's a large. So, yep, just a cashmere sweater, but I looked that up and they actually have a decent sell-through. This is another Vuori, new at Tags. I paid $10 for this. They're at that store in my consignment credit. And it's just a tank top, so I'm not saying I'm going to get some huge amount, but I'm hoping for $24.99. So I would have, if I can get $24.99 and pay $10, I would have done that. This retailed, I mean, you know how Tags are, it doesn't mean anything, for $49. So if I can get $20, $25 on eBay plus shipping, I will do that. But I mean, Vuori's going to sell. So I'm exchanging stuff that I'm giving them that would not sell this fast and getting stuff that is going to instantly sell as long as I get the prices right. This is Neiman Marcus cashmere also. I think it might, no, it doesn't quite match that sweater. Maybe it does. I paid $14. The cashmere pants really go well in Neiman Marcus, and I didn't know this, so I'm learning a lot too. So I check all this over. I didn't see any holes, so I'm happy with that. I mean, if all I do is go there and get all the cashmere and linen, and that's all I do and get it for free, I mean, hey, life's good, right? This is Beach Riot Sport. It's a new brand to me. This can do very well. I could not find the butterfly pattern. I took a chance. It was $12. But the Beach Riot Sport is an actual really, really good brand that I didn't know about. These, don't even look at the brand, because there are several brands that make it. Just look at the pattern. When you see that horse bit pattern, if you can get it cheap enough, it's a pickup. People love it. They just love that horse bit pattern. One of my main ones that make it are Lauren Ralph Lauren. I paid $13 for this. This will sell for around $35 to $40 all day long. When I see this a mile away, I just pick it up. Boy, if you find jackets or in that, that's great. Now this shocked me. This is the store. This is the first time I went to this particular store. This is a different store than everything else I've showed you. And I went in, I don't want to use the word teeny bopper, that sounds offensive. It's just, young people store, very, very short shorts, very trendy, stuff I'm not good at. I know how to kind of pick it out of the bins, but I went there only with the intention to sell. And to be honest, I went there after going to Chick-fil-A and I ordered this iced tea about this big, and then I ordered a frosted diet lemonade. So I had basically, 100 ounces of liquid and thinking, well, I'll get there, I'll get checked in, and then I'll go use the restroom. Well, they don't let you use the restroom at this particular store. So I was like, okay, what do I do now? So anyway, they text you and give you 15 minutes to get back to the store. So I waited a long time thinking, well, I don't have to go that bad. I'll just, get my thing through. But then they told me it would be like an hour and a half wait. And I'm like, okay, I can't make that. So I loaded my 3 IKEA bags back up. I was on the list. And I went across to, an ice cream shop and all that, and then came back. But anyway, I didn't shop. Like normally I go in prepared to look to see if there's something I can buy rather than get cash. But at this place, it just looked like a lot of Aeropostale, a lot of, free people. Not saying that I couldn't exchange my consignment credit for that, because if it's new with tags especially. So I did not do a good job at going through the store. I wasted a lot of time sitting there thinking, well, I really should go to the bathroom, or, thinking, well, where do I go? Because I was right downtown Denver, and I kind of looked outside and didn't see any stores where I could just go buy a soda and go to the restroom. So anyway, I went into this ice cream shop, and thankfully, that they let you, if you're a customer, go there. So I wasted my time at this store. Next time I won't do that. I will go in prepared to look through everything they have. So I only shopped for about 20 minutes, and then this popped up. Dixon flannel. I know what these are. I look for them every day of my life. This is a size medium. This is the John Christner Trucking. I could not find this one, just initial comps, but it was only $18.50 of my consignment money. And Dixon may be dropping, I don't know, but I would always pay $20 for a Dixon, at least from my past experience. The last 2 shirts I've had, I got over 100 for one because it was some limited edition, and then I got like 69, 80, something like that. It's been 6 months since I've had any Dixon, but anyway, I did instantly, and people just fought over them instantly. Like they just started sending me offers the second it got listed. So sorry, that's my mom. I'll call her right back. There's a lot going on. I'm going to see her, going to make cookies for my niece. It's like anyway. So, I don't know what this exact Dixon will sell for, but I'm pretty sure I would have bought this even just if I was just in the store. I will let you know what the pattern ends up to be. Every single one of these has a pattern, style, and name, and if you learn those, you'll do a lot better. Okay. This is, let's see now. Okay, wait a minute here. Okay, this is eBay stuff. Some of this may have just come from the bins. That's the other thing, is I'm still shopping for eBay when I'm at the bins. I'm just buying 2 or 3 times as much and going to consign it. So when I got the $80 in cash this week, it bought my whole $85 purchase. I actually got more than $80 in cash. I got $48 at one place, $5.17 at another place, and I can't remember the third place. I don't know. Something, I don't know, but anyway, I wrote it down. I know that it paid for my entire bins trip that day. I just can't remember what the third place was. I remember the specific numbers of the other 2. This is just a tee for Talbots, but it is a size 1X, and I do really good on tee for Talbots. I'll just probably get $21 or $22 for it, but it was still at the bins, so I mean I paid $1.50. Plus I'm using my consignment money to offset it. All right, this is a Lauren Conrad. This is a medium. I do really well with Lauren Conrad, and this one I think is linen. It feels like it. I know that there was a reason I picked it up in a medium. I don't normally pick her up in all mediums. No, it's rayon. I lied. But anyway, I still think I can get close to 20. I don't know if I can quite get 24 for this, but these do sell really fast for me, these Lauren Conrad. This is a Lucky Brand jeans. These are a 121 slim straight. So I got these at the bins. I'm going to see if this 121 straight sells for at least $24.99. If it doesn't, then this will go to consignment. So this is, some of this stuff might just be ones that I wanted to check comps on, and I knew I could consign them, so I didn't run comps at the bin. So I will check these out. I don't know what the 121 straight does. Same with this. This is new with tags. White House. I thought this was White House Black Market. Yep, White House Black Market. New at tags. Gorgeous pink dress. Pretty, pretty. And I think since it's new at tags that this is a definite really good pickup out of the bins. It's the retail was $150, which I know means nothing, but I think White House Black Market in a new, in a new thing is worth picking up at the bins. But I don't know, so I might end up consigning that. This is a Talbot's large. And the places that I go to really want dresses. So I'm going to look up. And, I don't know if the leopard and cougar print and animal prints are as popular as you'd think, maybe in the winter. So this cost me around $2. So I might end up just taking this to one of the consignment places. But I just didn't have time to look it up. Alrighty. I pick up a lot of denim shirts. This is J. Jill. This was from the consignment store, $12.99 for the J. Jill denim. I can definitely sell this for between $24, $25 plus shipping. It's got the pockets. It's a shirt, but when things have pockets, people love that. This is like such a cool casual. It's too long on me, but I love it. But anyway, so and it's a medium tall. That's the other reason I picked it up too at the consignment thing. I think this will do really well. So yeah, that's why it's so long on me. I mean, I can't even wear a normal one, let alone a medium tall. There's no way that's fitting me. All right, soft surroundings with the tags. I got this at one of the consignment stores, $15. This is a large. Really, really pretty. So just the quality of my inventory, new at tags. Look at all the new at tag stuff I got. So again, even if I did all this work and just kind of exchanged inventory, I honestly was happy with that. But boy, having the cash too is great. This is just polyester spandex, but very pretty blouse. I should easily be able to get $24 for that, if not more. This is Tommy Bahama. It is 100% linen. I paid $15 with my consignment cash. Very pretty shirt. I need to get this listed before summer is over. So I'm going to start this at like $30. I'll look and see if I can happen to find the orange pattern, but I'm just going to start it at least $30 on that. Okay, I spent $12 in consignment credit, and all of these stores where I'm getting the consignment credit, they have clearance racks, and I'm trying to go through those too and find kind of more everyday stuff. This is Sundance. I picked up a lot of Sundance, either in the bins, at consignment stores, whatever. I find it a lot, but they do mark it up, so you almost have to have consignment credit to get it. I would not pay $12 for Sundance at a normal thrift. But since I'm working to get it, it's fine. It's very pretty. I didn't see any beading missing, so that's good. This is another fresh produce. I just do so well with it. Now, I don't know how I'm going to do on this one because it has Santa Cruz on it. So it actually has like a logo on it. But, I thought it's fresh produce. I pulled it out of the bins. I didn't pick this up at consignment. So I thought I have nothing to lose. It's like less than $1.50, so I'll just try it. See what happens. All right, this I paid $12 in my consignment credit. It's cool. So I'm going to just really try to fill my store with the stuff that these consignment stores get. Cool is one of them. I struggle to even get $24.99 for this, but I'm going to put that on it because it is a pearl snap, even though it's short sleeves, and I think I'll get it. Especially if you fill your store with something, people keep coming back. So this is the best. My son was like, why do you just keep getting consignment credit? You got like 500 in Denver and 300 in Wyoming. If you don't start spending it, you're just having all this credit sitting there on cards. And I said, I know, but I think it's smart, even though I'm having trouble time-wise spending it all, I think it's worth it. But you can tell by some of that stuff, I'm just kind of exchanging, maybe for a little bit better quality, but I'm not getting home runs really yet. I mean, I can't think of a single thing I would really consider a home run in there. But Then I went in and I found these. Willis and Geiger. And where is the tag here? These were $13. They did not know what they had. You know, they have this computer program is what I suspect it seems like. And, you know, all the normal ones are in there. Christopher and Banks, Talbots, J. Jill, Soft Surroundings. They seem to mark up Joseph Ribkoff, which really bugs me because that's kind of like a secret sleeper that I do really good on. But they know about it. They mark it up to like $50. So, anyway, these pants, they easily, I should get 120, 150. They're in a size 36. I do not see a single hole in them. These should do really well. So that's my son. That's why I'm like, see, I'm going to find home runs with this consignment money. I'm trying to teach him who knows their stuff, right? All right, this is a Beta brand dress, and I guess I should have known. I did not know that Beta brand makes new dresses, so this is really pretty rose motif. This is a size XL, and I paid $13 for it. So I think I can definitely get in the $30 to $40 range on this really nice XL dress, especially as winter comes. Very pretty, very pretty. Then this is, what is this, Athleta, or what is this? I forgot now. Oh no, Free People. This is Free People. I tried to take a photo in the store to get the exact name and style name of this, but it's just a skater dress. It is a size large, which is good in Free People, and I paid $10 for it. So I think I can get $24.99 at least on this. So to me, it's worth it. Then I got this Royal Robin shirt. I pulled this out of the bins, I think. Yeah, this is just out of the bins. And remember a couple weeks ago, I can't even remember the name. I'll have to go back to my listings. But this kind of little pattern has a name to it, and it makes them worth a lot more. So this Royal Robins, if I've got this correct, this is a size large. I'm pretty sure this is the brand where this little pattern makes them like in the $24 range versus like just $12. And I've been underselling them for a long time, but I finally figured that out. All right, this is just out of the bins. I just picked it up. If it doesn't sell on eBay for much, which I don't know if this particular one does, this is a Primal. I'm going to start consigning to a sports store, and they buy these jerseys. They buy baseball gloves. You know what? I wasn't even thinking. At that consignment guy last night, that estate guy, he had a baseball glove, and I thought, no, it's not worth it on eBay, and then I just left it. So when I go back, I got to pick up that baseball glove. I wasn't even thinking of when I go to consign to the sports store. That just occurred to me that I left an item that I could consign. Duh. Oh well, I'll get there. I will get there, guys. Okay, what do we have here? Oh, love this. Johnny Was. Got me some Johnny Was. I don't know if they don't know what it is or it's just a mistake. 16 bucks. You know, would I pay 16 in the store for Johnny Was? I don't know. I'd have to try to find this exact thing. This is a size small also, which I don't like on eBay, but for Johnny Was, I'll do it. Very cute shirt. It feels like a linen. I don't know if that's what this is. I don't know if it has the fabric tag or not even. I do not know what this is made of. But anyway, really cute sheer. I think it was worth, you know, since it's free money, free consignment credit, I think it's worth it. All right. This is a Torrid bra, which a gal that I'm selling to at the bins now in Denver, she likes Torrid bras. She mentioned them specifically. So I'm going to take that to her, and hopefully I'll get $3 or $4 for that. If not, I'll either consign it or sell it. This is Bryn Walker, one of my favorite brands. I love it. Very cute. I pulled this out of the bins. I think I have another piece in there. There was a matching pair of pants to one of the shirts, and it was just, you know, too far gone. I was sad because I wanted the outfit. But this is Bryn Walker in a medium, and so I'm happy with that. So yeah, I'm still shopping at the bins. I'm still getting a decent percentage of my $24.99 and above stuff from the bins. So, you know, that's not all bad. And then I'm just selling off enough, I think, to pay all my expenses. That's kind of how I'm looking at it. This is Torrid. These are a size 18. I don't know if I'm going to consign or sell these yet, but this is kind of a more of a substantial piece. They are kind of capri-like, so I got it, or cropped, so I got to get these sold if I'm going to sell them wherever I'm going to sell them. But just the pattern is really cute. So I went ahead and picked it up in the bins. Probably cost me $2, but we'll figure it out. Okay, I need to take those with me. Trying to get repacked to go again. I unpacked, sorted, washed, put away, went to another estate sale, and all in 48 hours, guys. Don't live this way. It's crazy. I'm not doing this forever. I'm just doing it for right now. These are Fox racing pants. I got these out of the bin. No, I got these at a garage sale. Okay, so this is getting into some garage sale stuff. I just haven't been able to show you. So I got this at a garage sale to either consign or to sell on eBay. I'm going to look these up, and I might, you know, just sell them. These, I went to a bunch of garage sales last Saturday, and they were having $20 for a big trash bag or $5 for little bags, and I just bought a ton of clothing at a couple different sales. Here's another pair of Fox. Fox Racing does good, I don't know, in children's, but I think it's still worth picking up because it was by the bag, so I just threw it in there. So I know that's where that's from. All right, most of that stuff you would have seen in a consignment haul I did, because most of what I picked up was only consignment quality. That's only a couple things I pulled out that I thought, you know, I might actually eBay those. Packed, I'm doing really well on Packed. I'm going to look up the shorts. I think these are, let's see, these are organic cotton and hemp. So if I can't get $24, $25, then I might just consign them. But I think on Packed right this second it's pretty popular. But I'm not sure on that. So, you know, shorts are a tough sell at $25. These are North Face. These are women's 12. I'm going to look these up. I've got to wash these and see if that comes out. If not, I'll just consign them or donate them. I knew that was on there. This was from that garage sale. I was just throwing stuff in. Probably, I don't know if I can get 25 for North Face shorts. I'm probably just going to consign these. I'm sticking with my $25 thing, guys, because I'm making so much money getting free inventory, I can afford to be picky. Title IX medium. Now these are really nice detail there, and they're wide leg, very nice detail. I think since they're wide leg, I can eke out $24.99. I'm not 100% sure on that. I may end up consigning these, but these were from a garage sale. These are things from the garage sale, some of these that I wanted to check. This is called Roadrunner. I don't know anything about it. I don't know if I'm going to consign or sell on eBay or take to, you know, whatever. But anyway, it's a different color blue than it's showing on my webcam. But anyway, this was in a garage sale bag. This is Vince Camuto. I would never pick this up normally. I do need to do a deep dive on this with you guys, and you can help me see if Vince Camuto has anything in it that's worth it. I see it everywhere. I just never have even thought about it or studied it. But this blazer is just so unique. I thought at least consignment. So I picked it up, threw it in my garage sale $20 trash bag. This is a whole, I remember somebody saying something about this. Is this good or bad, guys? Kira Grace. I didn't even look it up yet. I just thought, I know it's good for consignment. It looks like it has a following, or, you know, I vaguely remember hearing someone say it. Now, maybe I'm just off base and it's nothing. Nice wide leg, so I don't know what I'm going to do with this. If you know in the comps or in the comments, tell me if Kira Grace is worth something. Yeah, everything looks good. So I don't know anything about that brand. I just had a hunch about it. You know, you watch too many haul videos and you have it in the back of your mind, but you've never seen it yourself. And you're like, is that it? Okay, Madewell. This is like a very gauzy dress, and whatever gauze is, I know gauze because I was a nurse. That's the only reason I could even be like, gauze? Who would wear a, you know? But anyway, this kind of has a little bit of that gauzy look, I guess. It's not really frayed, so I don't know technically if you'd consider it that. But it's a nice romper, jumper, whatever, pantsuit jumper. Trying to find the fabric tag here. Let's see what this fabric is. This is 100% cotton. So I don't know if this will be a consignment or an eBay. I'm going to try to look up Madewell jumper or pantsuit thing. What is that called? What's the easiest way for me to find that on eBay? It's not a romper because that's with shorts. I'll have to look. I don't know. Let me see here what we have. I knew it had a brand somewhere. Okay. This, I think it says Zashi, I don't know. This is from the garage sale thing. I wanted to check it out. It has almost to me like a goth or a witchcore feel. It's gorgeous. I mean, I love this stuff. Maybe I'm more goth than I am at 54 years old. I love this goth style, but I would never probably, necessarily dress all in it. But I would wear this skirt with a normal person shirt. I wouldn't do the whole goth thing, but this is just a gorgeous skirt. Love that. I don't know if the brand is anything at all, but I thought it would consign well. This is Everlane in a size 6. Just a really nice shirt. I think this was linen, 100% linen. So I got that. I thought Everlane in linen. I'm going to actually look this up real quick, and then if I don't think I can get $24.99, I'm going to take this to the gal that I sell for. She really wants Anthropologie brands, and she loves linen, so I think she would actually give me like $8 for that. So I'm going to see if I feel like it's better for me to get $24.99 on eBay or sell it to her. This is Marmot. It's a green. It's not a blue. I hate that webcam. I don't know. Is there any true to color webcam out there? There must be. Just a button-down shirt. I just threw it in because it was in my, I had the garage sale bag and I could throw a bunch of stuff in there. It's just polyester. I don't know on a short sleeve Marmot if I can get $24.99, so this may become a consignment piece. I'm going to look that up now because I need some summer consignment. So I got to go through this, and anything summer I'm desperate to take to these stores now. This, I vaguely remember somebody saying something about keep in touch. Is that anything? I don't know. It was I just threw it in my consignment bag. It's a medium. I don't know why, but I vaguely in the back of my mind have some idea that this keep in touch is something. I'm going to look it up. If not, I got it at the garage sale, not the bins. This is J. Jill Wherever. It's a size small petite, so this will definitely consign well. I'll get about $4 or $5 for this. I might take this to the gal though because she loves J. Jill. I don't know if she wants J. Jill's, and I think she said medium and above actually. So I'm just going to consign this. I don't think I can get that on eBay. Anything, $24.99. That's for sure. This is Banana Republic silk cashmere in an XL. If you wait, I think you can pull out 25 to 30 in a Banana Republic cashmere. But this gal is goo-goo for cashmere, this lady that buys from me. So I'm going to take this. I'm just trying to learn what she wants and make sure that she really has the cash for all the stuff that I'm supposedly bringing. I'm not going to any trouble. I'm just taking it up there, and she's going to meet me at the bins. I've met her at the bins and talked to her for quite a while, and she messaged me this big, long thing about what she's looking for. So I'm going to try it out, see if this is even legit, just meet her at the bins in a safe place. And, but I think she would like that. So I might take that to her. This is Chico's size 2, kind of a unique pattern. I can sometimes get 21, 22 on Chico's. So I might go ahead and list this myself. I'm not sure yet. But it was all garage sale. This is Life is Good. I love this 2XL. I can't remember if I got this at the garage sale or the bins, but I'm definitely putting this on eBay. I do really well with Life is Good on eBay. Here is the next Bryn Walker. It's a medium, full linen. There were the matching pants. I'm really sad, but the pants had a ton of damage, in all the wrong places. Very cute, but the outfit would have been darling. It's kind of a much darker mauve than what you're seeing. And this is, like I said, 100% linen. This will definitely go on eBay. Some of this needs washed, too. I should have taken this to the laundromat last night. I didn't realize I had a box that wasn't washed, but that's all right. Rancho Estancia. I know it's a pickup, at least for consignment. I'm not sure on just, this kind of a open, like, I don't know what you'd call this. I don't even know. It's like a cardigan type open front blouse or like a sheer jacket. I'll have to look on there. But anyway, I knew it was a pickup at least for consignment. And I can't remember if I got that at the bins or the garage sale box. I honestly can't remember. Eileen Fisher, I'll take that. I want to say this is linen, but don't quote me. Let me see. I'm trying to minimize what I list on eBay and be a broker. I'm really trying to move in that direction. That's one of the things that they teach on Chris and Tech's group, Tech and Sports, is that you should have a buyer in mind before you shop. Like you should know where things are going. Are they going to eBay? Is that your buyer? Are you passing this good deal off to someone else because it's not in your niche? Before you lay out your cash, if you kind of know where all these pieces are going to go, or at least approximately, then it saves you a lot of time and money. And so this is definitely a brand that gal would buy. This is silk, 100% silk. She didn't mention silk. She mentioned more cashmere and linen that she likes, but she did mention Eileen Fisher. So I'm going to look up what an Eileen Fisher silk, sleeveless shirt can get. And if she's going to pay me $8, I'm not going to list that on eBay. I'll just take my $8. Yes, I'm probably losing $8 by doing that, but I'm getting it instantly, and I'm not listing, and it's not sitting in my store. And I'm so backed up on eBay stuff. Plus, it pays for all of my eBay stuff. See what I'm saying? So, yes, I'm going to give her some good stuff. I'm not just going to expect her to buy all my old stuff. So, I'm going to give her some really choice pieces that I could list, but she's buying all my stuff for me now just by finding a few things for her. These are Torrid Pixie. I don't even know a thing about them. I'll consign them in the winter if they aren't worth it. They have these, kiss lips on them. I'm going to see if they're worth anything. If not, I'll decide where they go. But I do have a customer for them. I just don't quite know where. Another April Cornell piece. I do really well with April Cornell, only this one happens to be from the bins. That's what's so weird is I found in the same day one at the consignment store and one in the bins. So I do really well with her. That'll probably go straight on eBay. Here's another Fox or Honda. This is Honda Fox Racing. I don't know if these are anything worth it on eBay. If not, I'll consign them. They'll do okay. This is Lauren Ralph Lauren XL. I don't think it's any specific fabric, just really pretty coral color. So again, I know I could sell this for $24.99 after eBay fees, after everything in an XL. I could probably get a net profit of $15, but I'm going to see how this girl works out. But if she's willing to pay Denver prices, see, and that's the difference. I'm shopping in Wyoming. I'm shopping at the bins. She's tired of shopping at the bins because it's just so much for her with her kids. So she's willing to pay up kind of more, a finder's fee to not have to shop. So, I wouldn't take less than 7 or 8 for this. So I'll see how much she's buying. But I'll probably throw this one up on eBay. I think I can get $24.99 for that, plus shipping. Columbia, brand new with tags. I think I got these at the garage sale. It could be the bins, but I think it was a garage sale. I'm going to check these out on eBay. If I can't get $24.99, then I'm going to consign them right away. We're almost there, guys. We're doing good. Polo Ralph Lauren, size 2XL pants. Nice sweatpants. Just normal everyday. Nothing super spectacular. But I think I can get over 20 on eBay for these and pretty fast flip. That's what I'm into. I'm trying to flip my stuff. If I find out that they're selling more for 17 or 18, she does like Ralph Lauren, I'll offer them to her. Oh yeah, and plus, see, I missed that at the garage sale. I got to go see if that even comes out before I even think about what I'm going to do with that. I'm going to go get that stain treated, get that soaking while I'm gone to Denver. All right, what do I have marked on here? I have eBay. Okay, so this is more from the consignment store. Very cute. So I'm using my credit there. This is a White House Black Market, but it's new with tags, and I paid $15 in consignment credit for it. Very cute. Very, very cute. And it's a large. I love that, but it'll just be too baggy on me. I love all this style and all this, but just doesn't fit me. This is another Sundance, new with tags though. I paid $16 in my consignment credit for it. This will sell really well. It's almost like a crushed velvet, really cute. So I will get my money back at least for that. Woohoo! I've got, oh, my tape gun stuck to it. I was like, what is going on there? All right, I got to do a shipping and a shipping video here too, guys. Haven't even done my shipping for the day. All right, this I just had a hunch about. I know nothing about it. I don't know if it's worth it. It's just vintage. It looks older. It's Stephen Rhodes. Maybe it's not even that old, you know? I don't even know. It's not single stitch. So, you know, it may just be like a mock-up vintage. I don't know. I just grabbed it out of the bins. I'm going to research that and do something with it. I don't know. But at the consignment store, they'll like that. It's like a graphic tee. They'll take it. Same with this. This actually I'm selling on eBay, Coney 2012. Some of these go for a decent amount, so I'm going to get that sold. Invisible Children, Our Liberty is Bound Together. I paid at the consignment store $6 for that, but it's kind of, I think it was either a band tee or something, but these do like upwards of $30 or $40. So I got to figure that out. And then last but not least, we have two more things. All right, Veronica Beard. I love Veronica Beard. The last thing I sold was a jacket. It got like $150 and people begging for more, but I didn't have more. This is only a blouse. It's size 6. I either picked this up at the garage sale. I don't see a consignment tag on it. So I either got it at the bins or at a garage sale. So I'm going to sell this myself on eBay, I think. Okay. And then, what do we have here? Oh, more fresh produce. I'm finding it a lot. Man, if I could have a whole store of fresh produce, it goes fast for me. Now, the dresses are better, but this is a size XL, and I paid $12 at the consignment store. And looks really good. It's just a simple shirt. I would never pay $12 in a normal thrift for it, but it's free inventory. All right, guys, that is all I have to show you that I, am finagling all this consignment stuff. I'm going to go do it again this week. I'm going to try to shop all day tomorrow at the bins, as much as I can take. I've got half a car full of the vintage hats from yesterday. I've got a ton of jeans. I went through all my winter consignment and pulled out all I could of the winter jeans because they're saying they want them now. So I'm going to go try that. So I've already got about 3 bags of store consignment. Then I've got a bag that the gal has already committed to. And then I have another bag that I found because she's buying winter right now. So I have another bag that I found. I'm going to ask her if she wants. It's stuff that she mentioned she might. And then I'm going to shop at the bins tomorrow with her in mind, consignment stores in mind, and my eBay in mind. So it's going to be like a massive amount of stuff I'm looking for. We'll see how I do. And then tomorrow night, I think I'll stay at the bins or whatever. I might go to one consignment store. I will meet her tomorrow if she follows through, like I think she will. I will meet with her and get my money from her, from the bins, and from what I have for her tomorrow for sure. So depending on how long it takes her to look through the bin stuff that I think she might want, that'll probably be my day tomorrow. I'm not going to try to go to the stores because the consignment stores, I do notice when you go at 5, 6, or 7, I'm not saying they don't take as much, but I think it's just better for me to get up the next day and make that its own day, when I'm honestly not sweaty and look like I've been to the bins. I think I get more money on those days. So I'm starting to narrow down out of the 5 locations of this one chain. There's 2 that are in malls, and there's one, I can't remember. I'm trying to think of all 5 in my head because I've only been to some of them once and some of them twice. But they just tend to take more and pay me more. So I'm going to, try it again for a week or 2, but I'm going to start eliminating the ones that are only giving me $20 when I go in. And I'm going to start staying at the ones that are giving me $150 in store credit when I go in. And they're the same chain, but they might be privately owned. And I think the ones in the malls have more traffic and shoppers. And I'm finding out the ones in the strip malls, they're a little more conservative on what they can buy. So I'm going to pray about that, try to start eliminating. Then the one that I went to that's its own thing, it's not even a chain, it's just one in Denver that I know of. I mean, that's going to be, they take unlimited amounts. They look at unlimited amounts. I'm going to try to make sure I'm getting jeans that they want, and I'm just going to go sell to that place like nuts. I mean, and it's not tempting to get store credit there because the difference in the store credit and the cash is a lot less. It's like 30 or 40% cash and 50% store credit, whereas at this other place it's double. Like if they were offering you $100 in cash, now they'll give you $200 in store credit. So that's a lot more tempting to get my inventory from there. Plus the ones that double into store credit are much bigger, massive stores. This is a little trendy store, and I think I can make a lot of cash selling to them, but I don't know what I would source out of there. I'm going to go try again though. That's where I found the Dixon flannel, so I don't want to make assumptions about that. But anyway, guys, that's my plan. I'm going to list. I've got 40 items still. I keep telling you, yeah, I'm going to get these done today. Yeah, I listed like 4 items yesterday. This is just pitiful. And it's all done for me. The VA already has it done. So all I have to do is check the draft and launch it, and I just couldn't do it yesterday with going to the buyout. But I still think I made the right decision. I just came home and I wanted to stay up late and get more done, and I just couldn't. You know, I had to walk my dog with my husband. I needed some exercise. I went and got some workouts this morning because I'm going to literally be in the car 3 more days. Like, I'm driving to Denver tonight. That's a 3.5-hour trip. Then tomorrow I'll be at the bin, so that'll be a little bit of exercise, probably the bad kind, like, you know, hurting your back kind, but I'm going to try to be very ergonomically correct. I guess that's the term. But then Friday, I will literally be in my car just driving all over, dropping stuff off, trying to sell it. So I really felt like, and then Saturday, same thing. I'm going to go garage selling, then drive home on Saturday. So I have like 30 hours in the car in the next, 4 days. So I felt like the workouts were an important part of preparing to go do this. Let me know what you think. If you guys have some other thing you think I'm missing, I hope by next month to be able to show you a zero, that's the goal, of my inventory. Not zero outlay, just zero cost, in the end. Like, I go to the bins, take it and get some cash that same day or the next day, pay for it all, and then go get store credit with all the clothes that's left over. That's what I'm hoping to achieve. So let me know if you have any tips for me. Let me know how you do at Plato's Closet. Let me know if you do okay at Clothes Mentor. What do they take? Should I even bother with the kids' clothes? Should I go to Once Upon a Child? I'm going to try. I've got a bag full to go do that with. I went to one kids' consignment store, but it's a private one. And, they just are kind of overstocked right now. So I only made $5.17 there. But I only took her one bag, too. So I don't know if I took the right things. So I'm going to go try Once Upon a Child this trip. Try a vintage store. I've got to look one up and decide where I'm going to go for the vintage. And, yeah, let me know what you think, guys. Any help is appreciated. I'm going to let you go. I've got to come right back on. You're going to see me again here doing a shipping video. Hopefully we've sold some more stuff on eBay because it's kind of sad. I'm spending all my time doing consignment right now. Like and subscribe if you could. I'd really appreciate it, and we'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.